Welcome everybody, Red Arrow 23 here. Time for some more Mega Crab stages. We're going to do stages 22 to 25. Let's boom some booches! Alright, here we go. So we're jumping in stage 22. So the first hit I had to rush through. Whilst I was boosted, I had loaded up some skanks and it just wiped out that whole left side. So there's a whole bunch of rocket launchers and shock launchers around, and we just mowed through the whole lot with skanks. Scorchers and tanks went 4-4, and now we're just using AZ. Just watch that smoke. Gonna be getting in underneath that rocket launcher range, targeting the core, and then just standard critters and shocks. Critter, shock is usually pretty standard for me. That's what I love to do. Something that I always remember is, and there we go, 5 mech hits on the core is always 40 GBE. There's 2 critters, 2 shocks. Here we go, stage 23. So we've got the core over here, just going to clear some mines, because we're going to be using just AZ. And then we're going to get rid of these taunt towers. I was thinking about leaving the second one, but then we decided to just get rid of it. Because if I want to stop with my Zookas on the walk, they're going to want to go straight there. And we're just going to use the critter container to mask our landing. So we don't have to use like 4 smokes on the beach. We just ended up using those 2, I think. And I was planning on using that speed serum, but it didn't work out because Becky decided to blow it up. So you know how Becky does. So there we go, we're just going to smoke around, get that core, that flare right in the corner, and we're just going to try and clean out from here. If you wanted to, you could bring some heavies. You just got to worry about that laser beam on the right hand side, and you got to try and get some separation before your heavies start meat shielding. So then it'll pretty much be the same, dropping some heavies, dropping some critters and shocks, and just clearing it out. Alright, so let's move on. Second attack. And we're doing exactly that. We got some hooker in here now. And we're doing the same thing, but this time we're dropping our own critters to distract everything. And we're using 3 tight smokes. Not worried about those heavies just getting clipped by the rocket launcher, that's fine. And then we're going to start smoking around. Had to re-smoke there because the smoke was about to expire. And the thing with this hooker sneaking, and that's just the critters dying, is that you got to make sure the heavies don't get too far ahead, otherwise the smokes are going to expire before the Zookas get through. Look at that beautiful triangle flare. Heavies come out, triangle smokes. Heavies come out of the smoke first. They're just taking all of the power, and then it's only this rocket launcher on the right that's going to shoot over the heavies straight into the Zookas that causes any troubles at all. So there we go, took out a lot of our Zookas. If we had another shock and we shocked it, then we would have been good as gold. And we are boosted for these attacks still. So let's jump into some skank action. I don't think this one was boosted, we'll have to check when we go back. So there we go, we're just getting rid of some of the speed serum and cryo bombs for the mines and all of that sort of thing. And then we're going to try and focus on the shock launcher and boom cannon whilst we're waiting for the speed serum to wear off. And then we're just skanks on the right hand side. Got to watch out for that boom cannon on the left. But we just want to clear a decent area on the beach. I haven't really been planning these attacks thinking about the next attack, which I should be. So like if I wanted to clear this for AZ, I definitely want to get rid of that rocket launcher on the left hand side, because I want to have to avoid that. And I'll want to be focusing on getting that rocket launcher at the top. But I was just rolling in, it's all good, and we just took out as much as we can, pretty much just pushing, just tearing it up all the way. So, and I ended up following it with skanks anyway, which is all good, especially if you're unboosted, which I believe this one was. And then we did the terrible retreat, because we weren't going to go any further, we were just getting shocked by the shock launcher, so I just used the smoke to get out of there. So yeah, we are unboosted, it's confirmed, and we're still on skanks, dropping them on the right hand side. We did artillery that rocket launcher to get down, don't really know if that was needed. and we got rid of the other rocket launcher, laser beam, and we're just going to flare back, stay away from that cannon, and flare on the core, because we've got all those skanks running away. And then watch these skanks, watch these scorches, they just do a little shuffle. What is that all about? I don't see that in their command directive. That's all good. And the core goes down, some very sloppy medkits. I must have been getting tired or eating my dinner or something, I don't know what was going on there. But that's fine. Stage 24 down. Let's get into stage 25. I was getting into, I was maxing out on attacks again, and I'm still unboosted for now. I was pretty much only, been doing Mega Crab unboosted apart from when I'm doing an op attack. So I'll do an op attack and then I'll use my boost purely on the Mega Crab, and I've been using diamonds to finish my troops semi-sparingly. I think I started off with like 1400 diamonds and I'm already down to 500, 400 or something. Because I don't want to buy anymore. It's like I'm free to play and I don't want to waste all my powder on the Mega Crab. I want to use it for the resources. I'm not too worried. So we're just getting rid of mines and focusing on some defenses, and then we're going to bring the skanks into play on stage 25. Alright, so we pop some critters and get rid of that shock launcher on the right hand side, and then we're just retreating over to the left. We just want to be right in that left corner. We just no need to go over to the right by these boom cannons and things, so we're just going to smoke around that corner. And we've already taken out the boom cannon at the back, and we're looking at the two boom cannons on the side and the shock launcher. That shock launcher, boom cannon and shock blaster combo is pretty deadly. Just took out quite a few of my troops. I'm just going to let them keep going. I'm not too worried about gold at the moment. I've got my cryos going up, the most expensive upgrade in my armory, and it's just cranking on. Still got like 2 days. It's going to cost me 568 diamonds to do at the moment, so I don't really feel like doing that. So I'm quite happy to keep spending the gold on the troops, not a worry. And then we go in for the finish. I made a couple of mistakes here, probably didn't need to lose any troops, but there you go. So we're just going to use GBE and get rid of that shock launcher. I don't want to have a bar of that. And then I didn't have enough GBE to deploy all of my tanks, so I think I'm down 6 tanks. So there's only 6 there, and there should be 12. Yeah, 2 boats and 3. So we're clearing out some defenses and using the GBE when we can. So once we got rid of that, we can flare onto the cannon because we needed to get that away. And now we're good. We'll just flare onto the core because I don't want those scorchers wandering again. So the shield generators on the right hand side, didn't worry about going to get them. And here it goes. We're just burning down the core. That's why we've got so much health. It's just that shield. So you definitely have to be make sure you know how much is on the core before you go in. Make sure you got the damage, because this does take quite a lot of time, especially in the further on levels. Like we're doing okay now, skanks can just burn down the core, but later on they won't have the damage, and the Zookas will be more limited in what they can do with it around the shocks, if you know what I mean. So that's stage 25 complete. Okay, that's going to tie it up for today. Don't forget to comment down below how the Mega Crab's going for you, what you're doing with your resources, all of that fun stuff. I'm using them to get this shock launcher up to max. Pretty excited about that. Already done the other one, and those are the most expensive defensive upgrades as far as I'm aware. And also got the Cryoneers going up to level 3, and they're pretty expensive too. So I'm just chocker full of rewards. Resources. So yeah, definitely comment down below how that's all going for you. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video, thumbs down if you didn't, and subscribe for more, baby. Ciao.